Hi, Tim Span here. We are testing a simple flip stack application. I'm going to go through some steps on how you can build from edge to data store a full application using many pieces of the flip stack, and we'll show you why you might want to use each one. Let's do this quick. So first off, I've got some data on a device over there. It's got sensors. I'm going to run this. It's warming up its sensors, and this is a Python application. Source code is available. This collects the sensors, formats them nice in JSON, then builds some records, which has an attached schema, and pushes that into Pulsar. You can see that data is starting to generate now. First place I'm going to look at this is in a Spark application. This Spark application is connected to our cluster. It is connected to this Garden 3 topic. So you see it's got the schema there and some metadata with key, topic, those sort of things. Right now this is streaming this data as Parquet into a file system. As a way to do ETL, that could be to S3, it could be wherever you need it to go. That's just running on its own thing, just the ETL job, ready to go. And then over here I've got a Flink SQL app. I'm connected to Pulsar. There's that table. I didn't have to do any work here, just connected the catalog. This is that same topic. I'll do a query there. If we look up here, we can see the Spark job running. I've had this as a Spark structured streaming job. This could also be a regular Spark job. Got lots of options there how you want to do that based on what your needs are. We could see here the Flink job has started up and it's collecting data. We could take a look here. It's getting the maxes of those. Pretty easy application. That's running. Over here, I'm doing a query in Presto, Trino, Pulsar SQL. Again, this can be done from anywhere that has JDBC or any tool that connect to Trino or Presto SQL. Just to show you, because I have that schema that was generated by Python, I could query this as a table, whether I'm in Pulsar SQL, I'm in Flink SQL, and here I could just grab everything if I'm just interested in what's there. And here I could use it in Spark. Spark is a way to store this in Parquet files. I could take a look at some of the information on the topic while it's running. Take a look at that Flink job. We got a new job running because this one is collecting all the records instead of doing a max. And I could do things in here like join. As you see, as we add a new record, it's just showing up. And I can look back at previous data, whatever data might happen to be there. And you can see my equivalent CO2 has been mostly, all of them over 400, which I don't know if that's good. We need to really look that up. So I also have a NiFi application. NiFi is connected to that same topic. It's reading in that JSON and it's grabbing that as records. Since it's records, for me, very easy in NiFi to do a query. Here I'm only going to look at data if it's over that CO2 of 300, and I can make decisions if it's under something, send it somewhere else. Lots of different ways to get that going. And then in NiFi I'm going to connect to a local MongoDB cluster and put it in a collection, batching 100 at a time, why not? And then if I wanted to, I could put all the successful things also in a file system. So that's just running. So I've got NiFi getting it into Mongo. I've gotten, well, let's make sure it's going into Mongo. There's a lot of data in Mongo here. So it made it to MongoDB. I have the data in Presto, and I can build dashboards with that front ends, whatever I need to. Flink apps, I could join this with other streams of data or join it with existing data that's, say, in a database and do enrichment, transformation, do real-time analytics on it, event as a time as it arrives, send it somewhere. Great for analytics like fraud, something you need to do right away. And you could do that with aggregates. You could use that with the, because this is stateful if you need it to be. You can look at things that have happened recently, run machine learning. whatever needs to happen to make your application complete. All of this, we did pretty simple stuff. I've got a Python app. That's something you had already. Spark is just some SQL. Flink is just some SQL. Presto, just some SQL. NiFi, drag and drop, and I did a little SQL here to do enrichment, filtering, transformation, all in one SQL. Pretty easy low-code way to build a complete streaming app. Each piece of this are Apache open source projects that scale out very easily. I don't have to change any code to do that. We're ready to push that into production. Let's go.